Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. In this Learn Magento the Right Way series, we are creating extension for Magento 2 and learning Magento architecture, learning how to apply best practices in order to build high quality Magento extension. And in this episode, this is episode number 6, we are going to create a service that is going to be responsible for retrieving a list of products and providing these products to a template for further rendering. Make sure to hit like, subscribe to this video, hit notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming tutorials. Make sure to check Learn Magento the Right Way series starting from episode 1 so you will be up to speed with what we do here and what are our first steps in order to build high quality Magento 2 extension. So without further ado, let's jump into the code. In the previous session, we've created a template and rendered static list of products, purchased products on the page. So let's go ahead and make some changes in order to make this list dynamic and load these products not from the hard-coded template, but from the service. In order to do this, let's go ahead and go to View Model. And here, instead of not empty, we are going to add a dependency to our view model, and this dependency is going to be responsible for purchased product service for retrieving a list of products for our template. So product service get list. And in this way we can remove the hard-coded array and retrieve a list of products. So first of all, we have to create inside a model directory. I'm going to use model instead of a service. Usually I create services in the service directory. So let's go ahead and create purchased product service class. And this service class is going to have getList, and it should return an array. And this array should not be empty, obviously. And in order to make it not empty, I'm going to create a model and a dynamically generated factory dependency for this model. So I can create two instances with the help of factory. And basically I can test my service in the way that instead of hard-coded values, I'm going to provide some of the dynamic instances of a product. And later, as a next step, I can add a database connection, or I can use product repository or sales order item repository. So for the product factory that I'm going to use, I'm going to provide, let's use entity ID as our identifier and name of the product, purchase product 1. And let's also add a second instance where I will just put 2 for entity ID and name purchase product 2. So this is an implementation of purchase product service, and I also need to implement purchased product model, and this model as of now will extend data object. We will return to this one. Maybe this purchase product will be converted to a model like in Magento concept on how model is used, and it can extend abstract model. But as of now, we just need data object. For this purchased product, we are going to create 2 getters, and we will reuse protected getData method from data object. So we can read, let's say, entity ID, and I would like to convert it to integer. And second getter is getName. That has to return a string, and I'm going to pass to string the result of getData name method call. So we have purchase product. This purchase product is created by purchase product factory in the purchase product service, and this service is then used in product list view model. And let's change purchased product array as a return value. And this list can then be rendered with the help of for each, because here we have a list of products that we've just prepared, and we will just replace hard-coded and for each hard-coded list to a more dynamic one. So here I will say product get ID and product get name. But I will use escaper just for the sake of escaping everything. Escape HTML. And this is how we can convert our static template into a dynamically generated list of purchased products. And this list is coming from the service that is for now uses purchase product factory in order to create 2 instances of our products. And if I will double check what's happening, I have to import this class so it can work and render identifier or entity ID and purchased product. But one thing I want to change is just semicolon. And that's how we can convert our statically generated list into dynamically generated list of purchased products.